All right, so let's rate some anime that I have right here. Some of the top rated, maybe, or very much watched anime, plus a few that I have grown to like over the years. So we're going to be rating it in five different categories. Uh, the top one would be the must watch. Those would be like the anime that you definitely would like to be looking into. Then really good are going to be exactly what it says in there. Really good anime, and they're very much self-explanatory. The last one, I don't want to say that they're garbage or that any of these anime is not good because I don't even think that I will be putting any here. But we'll see. Um, I have watched most of this either in their totality or in a few episodes in. So I would get off with or start with the heavy hitters, things like My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. Hmm. I would say that it definitely goes into either really good or must watch. Hmm. If we look into others that we have here, My Hero, it got very good animation and very good scenes. But do we want to put it in must watch instead of really good? The character development in this anime is really good. It's really good. So if we do that, we're definitely doing this. Naruto, I think that even will be. I mean, we can maybe rate him as we go like the farther to the right, the least of it, and the very best will be like right here, right where Naruto is right now. Naruto is or was an excellent anime. It definitely goes in front of My Hero, but I think that I'm comfortable with those two right there. Similar in how they have a lot of characters, good guys like the heroes in My Hero and the ninjas in Naruto. And another thing I would like to point out that this most likely I can say is Shippuden. At the first part of Naruto, it was good because I'm not going to say that it was bad, but I don't think that it was as memorable and as good as the Shippuden part of the anime for it to be in a must watch. The first part of Naruto, I would even put maybe like in good. Yeah, it won't go into watchable, but definitely will go into good. The first part of Naruto, but the Shippuden part, I'm very comfortable in leaving it in the top right now. Another really good one, Master. No, I mean Overlord. Overlord. Overlord is really good. Overlord is a really good anime. You got very good characters, very good scenes. It's like a little unbalanced, you could say. Like he is very overpowered character, the main character. Just like almost to the levels of One Punch. I mean, I don't know how overpowered Saitama is right now. I haven't followed too much with the manga, but this is one of them characters that are like totally overpowered. He destroy anything that goes in front of him, and he have like to not to be trying for him to look bad in any time that he shows up. So that's a really good anime. Now we go with One Piece. A lot of people I know that they would put One Piece like up here, and maybe like here. But this is the thing, and this is why I have to drop it down to really good, and it might even be our first good one out of the heavy hitters. One Piece is a long anime. It's really long, and the way I see it, either you grew up with it and you've been watching it and you have been keeping up to date. But if you are somebody that want to get into it like at an older age or after being an adult, it's a really hard anime to get into. First, the animation in the early stages wasn't that good. I mean, this anime came out what, like maybe in the 1990s. I don't know if, yeah, it had to be in the 90s. I don't think that it went as far as the 80s. But it is good. It got a lot of characters, a lot of development with the characters, uh, a lot of different sceneries. It's a really, really good anime. But the fact that it's very long, it's hard to get into it. It's I think that I will put it here. The quality has grown better. So in in terms of animation, in the beginning stages, I would definitely put it like in watchable at least. With the course of years, the animation has gotten a lot better. But the fact that it's so many episodes and I didn't get into it when I was younger. Maybe if I had watched it when I was younger and I kept up with it and I have watched like the whole thing, maybe I would be like, oh my God, this definitely goes like maybe like here or even you know, before Naruto. But since that wasn't me, I have to at least give it this tier of good. Rurouni Kenshin. Rurouni Kenshin. This one is getting a remake. I don't know how far it is on the remake. Uh, I would feel that I'm betraying my upbringing if I don't put Rurouni Kenshin at least in really good. Maybe on top of. I mean, can I? Let me move you here. I want to move you here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that this is how I'm going to do to keep my friend Kenshi here. He was a badass. What can I say? He was that character that he's very humble. He had a dark past, uh, a bloody past, and now he has basically reformed into more of a pacifist that still kick ass. So Kenshin and Rurouni Kenshin is a really good anime, and I'm glad that I got to watch it when I was growing up. Which one? Oh, this is Tokyo Revengers. It really got a good story and the idea behind it, like the whole time travel thing, and and that he's trying to change the past. Oh, mind you, there might be a little bit of spoilers. I'm trying not to say anything like, "Oh, this guy died" or "that guy died," but I'm explaining why I'm going to rate this anime in different categories. So I would have to say at least some things about them. But I won't get into a lot of spoilers. I have a friend of mine that would be very happy with no spoilers. But yeah, Tokyo Revengers. I think that I'm going to put it right here, uh, and I'm going to leave One Piece right here, uh, respecting the fact that it's one of the top anime of all time. This one good. I really enjoyed it. Uh, this one, this is Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok. I would put. I mean, he got amazing fights. He got amazing fights. It really don't have like too much of a story, so I think I'm gonna put it in watchable. I'm gonna put it in watchable because it got kick-ass fights, but it lack. Like if you're going to compare with this other, I cannot fairly put this as an equal to other animes that have great stories and great character development. This is more like You don't even know who the characters are that are going to be fighting in the next battle, basically. So no, not too much character development. A lot of like adrenaline rush fighting. So it's good. It's good, but not this good. So it can stay in there. I think that I'm happy with it. Baki is similar to that. That is got a lot of fights and action, not so much of character development. But I think that I can safely put Baki right here. Right here. They have developed this anime. And another thing, this one is only like what, like at the time I'm recording this, maybe like 15 episodes, 20 episodes at most. Baki's got like a whole lot more of miles on it. It got a few seasons, and I think that it's a it's a good idea to put it here. One Piece is going to be that bar. One Piece is the one to be like, if you beat One Piece, you are going to go up here. Toriko. Oh my god, I really enjoyed Toriko, but I don't know if this is something that a lot of people would agree to putting it past One Piece. Really funny anime. It's really funny. It's got uh, somewhat of a good story, and yeah, I think that I would definitely put it in watchable. No, I cannot do that to Toriko. I'm sorry. Toriko staying here. Yeah, Toriko staying right there. He can stay in good because it is good. It is good. It do got story. It do got character development, and it's an amazing show. Yeah, so I definitely can put it here and be happy with that decision. Um, let's see. Dragon Ball, another heavy hitter, and that definitely got to go in most watched. And definitely, you see, these two, these two are like so big that maybe I should have made another category to put them a little bit higher. This anime, they really define a genre in a whole generation. Like whoever was brought up watching Dragon Ball, it'll be like a sacrilege for me to put this any lower than a must watch. And yes, it got different shows to it. It got the original Dragon Ball. Maybe that one could fall on good just because of the animation level at that time, and that it wasn't as good as the following um, shows like Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT was okay. Dragon Ball Super is delivering again. It's just I really like it, but just because it was a movement in a generation, I have to put it right here where it deserves. Which one next? Really good, really good. I would definitely recommend anybody to watch Dragon Ball right here, Naruto, My Hero. I'm trying hard for my daughter to start watching My Hero Academia. A lot of good messages and that relationship, that friendship, good values. They're heroes after all, so they're going to be fighting for righteous things. So really good. I really like My Hero Academia, and I like that it's a current show, and that they brought Dragon Ball again. Uh, let's see. Um, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Do I give him the watchable treatment? Because now we have to set the standards. It's either better than Toriko or better than this one right here. It definitely is better than Record of Ragnarok for sure. Record of Ragnarok for sure. But is it better than Toriko? Hmm. Um. Yeah, I think it's better than Toriko. I think it is better than Toriko, and maybe we can put Toriko here, down here in watchable. But I wanted like in front of this one, right there. Yeah, that's how I see it right now. Um, Jujutsu Kaisen. This is very popular. I never got into it. Maybe I watched like a few episodes of it. So for me, it was meh, but I don't know if I just didn't treat it fairly, and I should have maybe give it another chance. So maybe I'm gonna put Jujutsu Kaisen right here. Yeah, because I did watch a lot of Toriko, and it didn't engage me that much, but it might be good. Oh, Bastard, Bastard is just it is at least really good. It is at least really good. And now, is it better than Kenshin? Is it better? This anime Bastard, I highly recommend it, and it's really old. Like I watched it when I was in college and many years ago, and I loved it. It was one of my gateways into anime after Dragon Ball, and it was really really good. And they now came up with a remake of it, which is really good too. Better animation, and it wasn't bad the animation back then on this one. So I think that it is fair to put it right here, just because Kenshin and Samurai and Rurouni Kenshin was so good, so good. Even though it wasn't like the greatest animations, it was really good show. Fairy Tale, Fairy Tale. I think that I will put Fairy Tale. Uh, uh, Man, Fairy Tale got some scenes that will get you emotional. This anime, it is amazing. It is amazing as well. It might even go like that, to be honest. The animation was really nice. Like it never had like the early stages of One Piece of being like very bad anime or poorly animated. And this Fairy Tale is really good. I will put it right there. Not as really good as this. That's why I say it's really good, but it's not going into really good. Is because this I want to set them apart from this one. I want to set them apart. Mm, which one next? Gundam. Wow, Gundam. Gundam. This is one of them animes that I might even do a separate video just on Gundam alone. So vast the level of depth that this anime got. So much content, so many shows. Really, really good. Really, really good. This is a show that's been going on for like decades. This one, I'm pretty sure that it was on the 80s, maybe earlier than the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even earlier than the 80s. And the latest shows, really good animation. I think that I would even make it like that, maybe like this. It's so much of it that there are some that will go here. There are some that go here. There are some that go here, and there's even some of that go here. But there are some of these series that are really really good. So I feel comfortable putting it there. GTO, Great Teacher Onitsuka. That's definitely a must watch. And this is a very old anime. It is not so great animations. Like if you compare them with any of these three, it's old. But oh, the whole story, interactions between him and the students is epic. It's epic. I definitely would put GTO as a must watch anime, and I even think that I would put it like right here. That's how big this uh, Kenichi Onitsuka is. Uh, I don't want to say too many spoilers about any of the shows in specific, but this guy is epic in the show. Really, really good. Death Note. I think that it'll be that show that I'm going to put in May. I think that that category was made for you. Yeah, I don't know. It really didn't engage me. I mean, it was cool, the whole theme of dying because somebody wrote your name in a notebook. Uh, but I don't know, the whole investigation theme, and I don't know. It didn't engage me as much as any of these. And I'm sorry, I cannot watch Toriko in watchable. It definitely needs to be at least good. At least good. Yep. Now I feel better. I'm sorry. Bleach. Bleach. I would say that Bleach would be. It's just that the first half is good, like the whole Aizen. But when they went to the whole full bringer thing, I don't know. It didn't catch my attention. But then it went back to the Thousand Year Blood War, and that's really good. So instead of putting it in really good and at least watchable, so I'm gonna put it here in good, and I think that I can even move it here because the beginning was really good with the whole Serete arc and um the latest one, the Thousand Year Blood War, is really good. So I think that that's fair to put Bleach there in at least good. Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. It got things that could definitely set him up here, but it got things that can definitely put him here. So I'm going to put it in watchable. Yeah. It's just that there's so many episodes where the calm is so uneventful and you are like watching things. I remember that I wanted to get updated in watching this anime, and I would put it like late at night, and I would just straight up not even late at night, like at night, and it will just put me to sleep. Not like other things that I have watched that would keep me awake and maybe like into 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. This is a show that you will definitely fall asleep at some point. It got very good scenes, very good fights. The whole story is like very creative, but there are just episodes that are so slow that it you will be sleeping, so it's not even watchable when you're sleeping. But it got a great story, um and it got very good action at some points. So I'm gonna definitely put it there. Evangelion. This is the psychedelic anime where angels are trying to destroy Earth, and humankind is counteracting that with mechs. Yeah, definitely at least uh, here or here, here or here. I think that just because of out of respect, I'm gonna put it here. It is a really good show, and if you're into those thrills that are like really messed up, you can definitely like Evangelion. Really good. So it's going to be right there. Really good. Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. I think there's only one arc that I really didn't like too much, and it was, I think, the Phantom Troop, and there were and even in that arc there were really good episodes. The question would be where in here I even might feel inclined of going in front of my hero. Really good characters. Gon, the main character, amazing character, very lively boy, with very good values. Another very good main character, which is something that got in common all these very good main characters in all of the instances. Yeah, I think that I feel comfortable with it like that. His Onitsuka is on a level that is a lot of respect for this anime. Bash the Stampede. A friend of mine would smack me if I put him anywhere lower than really good. But wearing here, yeah, and it is really good. It is a really good anime. Comic relief, badassery is amazing. It is a very good um, animation. Is it above Overlord? Yeah, I think I can put it above Overlord. I think that's a very good spot to put it in. Very, very, very good. And then the last one that we have for today is Muchoku Tensei, or the English translation of the title, Jobless Reincarnation. One of them, isekai genres, where the main character died in the beginning, so I'm not spoiling anything. He's basically the opening scene. So if you watch it, you're gonna see it like right off the bat. So the show spoil it for you. So he old guy dies, and then he gets reincarnated into the MC, and very very good, very very good. So I definitely have to put it up here, and we keep surfing. I think that I could put it right there. Really engaging. This was one of those animes that had me stayed up until like 3 or 4 in the morning watching it, and I would have like to pass out. So that's the difference between falling asleep with this one or falling asleep with this one. You're falling asleep in this one because it's so slow at times that you just have to go. You just fall asleep. It's not like you have to. Unlike this one is more like a pass out. Like you're watching so much, you want to keep on going, but your system is like, oh man, no, I got to. So that's a big difference. There's definitely a few that I didn't remember or I didn't bring. Like I right now I remember Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. That would be a good. I don't think that it'll go. Maybe yeah. It's good. Sword Art Online. Um. Well, that's it. That's all the categories I have for now. So if you guys have any comment on what do you think of my opinion on this, definitely tell me what you think about it. If you feel that I didn't bring any anime, which is bound to happen. Come on, it's like what, like a million animes out there. I'm not going to be able to give justice to every anime, but and there's definitely countless that will feel this uh, and immense amount of anime. But I think that this is pretty accurate for the couple that I brought in here that I have experience with watching. So I hope that you guys like the content and let me know any other tier list that you would like to see. Enjoy your day.